name is Emma from Journey to the Organised Home. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, let me quickly give you a rundown. Basically, I'm a bit of a crap bitch and I'm going on a journey to a more organised home and life, and I'm here to share only the best tried and tested tips with you guys so that you don't have to go through the same amount of bullshit that I'm going through. When I say bullshit, I mean literally hours and hours of watching YouTube videos, scrolling through blogs, that kind of bullshit. So in today's video, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of an organize with me. So I'm going to be organizing my wardrobe behind me. So as you can see here, it's a walk-in wardrobe. Now I know how lucky I am to have this wardrobe, and I'm even luckier not to have to share it with my partner. So now for the first time in my life, not only do I have a walk-in wardrobe, but I have the whole thing to myself. I'm also a bit of a basic bitch, so might be a little bit wasted on me, but I'm going to do my very best to get this wardrobe looking the best it can and to get it really nice and organized and just make things a little bit easier for me. I want to go in, see something I like, put it on. That's how easy I want my wardrobe to be. Sit back, relax, even better, get started on your wardrobe organization as well. If you need a bit of inspiration, you are totally in the right place. So let's get into it. Now I have to mention here that I've already done a lot of decluttering before getting to this stage. I've just moved house and I've also had a garage sale, so while I'm decluttering I already have a really good idea of what can go because I've already thought about it once or twice. This decluttering process will likely take quite a bit longer for somebody who actually has to make a lot of hard decisions, so make sure that you set aside a good chunk of time for that if you need to. So guys, I tried to keep it as organized as I could when I was unpacking everything from the wardrobe, but I didn't super succeed in that. This is what everything looks like just in my room right now, pardon the lights and all the other crap. So I've just got like crap all over the floor, crap just piled up all on the bed, but it's been gone through now. So hopefully it'll just be easy more or less to put back. These things I still have to go through, but I've decided these little things I'm going to go through as I'm putting them away. And yeah, the crap just continues. So there's definitely stuff everywhere right now. But on the plus side, let's look in the wardrobe. So all I've got in here now is my laundry basket. So this is another little tip for an organized wardrobe. Not that mine was super organized before. These separated laundry baskets are super good. This one's also really handy because you can just pull it out like that and you can take your whole load of darks down all at once and leave everything else behind. So I just thought that was a super handy tip that I wanted to share with you guys because this really did change my life. So here basically we have all empty shelves. There's a shelf up here and then there's all of the hanging space just here. And then there's another kind of awkward little nook here. But that's okay, I'm just going to put clothes there that aren't in season or clothes that I don't wear very often, like my Gore-Tex jackets and stuff. So I've got so much space. So honestly, now that I've gotten rid of so many clothes, I'm going to have hopefully way more space than I need, and so I'll be able to keep everything looking really nice and clean and organized. So now that the wardrobe is completely empty, I'm going to start putting some of the hanging things back. And I also want to start hanging a few more of my t-shirts and things just so that I hopefully wear them a bit more and get a few more in rotation, because I honestly feel like I'm just always wearing the same fucking 3 t-shirts or whatever it is. You probably know exactly how I feel right now, but I want to wear more of the clothes that I have. That's why I haven't thrown absolutely all of them away other than 3 t-shirts. I'm going to start hanging and organizing. So I'm going to try to do zoning, so clothes for work in this section, and then other clothes here, but I'm going to have a little bit of a play around and see what works. So I just want to show you something quickly you can do for really long dresses. So I obviously have a really long cupboard anyway, but if you have a short cupboard and you want to hang a long dress, you can just get another hanger here and you can just double hang it like this. So you can easily hang it up in a short wardrobe without all of this hanging around on the floor. to show you how you can quickly make your wardrobe even look better just by organizing it in color. The whole thing already looks better and more organized just because it's been organized into the separate colors. So if you're looking for a very quick fix for your wardrobe, just try organizing everything into color and that will definitely help.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around.
So one of the reasons why my old shelves seem to get so messy all the time was because I didn't really have a very good folding method. So obviously you've heard of probably the KonMari folding method, but this is just a little bit too complex for me. So I've come up with something that's a little bit easier, but you still get the same result. Not quite as good probably, but you still get the same result in the terms of that you can still stand your clothes up and stack them all really nicely. So I'm just going to quickly go through that with you now. So this is a t-shirt here. So I'm firstly just going to show you how I used to fold my clothes. So I used to kind of go one in like that, like sleeves in, fold it over, 1, 2, 3. So that's how I always used to fold my clothes. So this kind of, it's all right, but it always used to get really floppy once you had a few items on top and everything like slid around. So this is my new way of folding. So you can still fold the arms in. Then once you folded the arms in, you fold it in again so everything meets in the middle. So this is kind of the trick. So you just kind of want to fold everything always from the outside in so that these little edge bits are going to get covered up by folding inside. So I'll show you what I mean. So now I'm going to fold this again so that it meets in the middle. And then I'm going to fold it in half one more time. So now you have a nice little packet here that does stand up. And so if you line everything up like that, it's a nice easy way, kind of like the KonMari method, but just a little bit easier for basic people like me.
Something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town, but there's something about.
So guys, these are the containers that I'm using, I think, for at least some of the t-shirt storage. So this is what it looks like all set up. So that's what it looks like with the t-shirts in it. So that's the Stuk from IKEA. Now, this is my method that isn't the KonMari method. Now, absolutely no shade to the KonMari method right now, can I just say, but I'm just not cut out for this shit. That shit, I should say. I can do this though. This is what I've come up with. And I think near enough is good enough. And this is something that I can stick with. So when you're organizing your wardrobe, just make sure that your folding method is something that you do consider and it's something that you can actually work with and stick with. Because I feel like one of the reasons why people's cupboards get so messy is just because their folding game is not on point. So I'm just going to get this one open now and I'm going to do the rest of the t-shirts and the singlets. And then we're going to have at least one row done of the shelves. Yay! So guys, for this top bit, it's quite tall for me at least, and it's fairly deep. So I got these baskets that have a back on them so that nothing can get like too far lost behind there. So I thought these were pretty good. These ones are just from Target. They were like $30 each, a little bit more than I would like to spend, but I thought they did the job. I thought they do the job really well, I think, but I'm going to leave the tags on just in case I change my mind. I'm obviously losing a bit of space here, but I've lost so many clothes and it's just my closet, so I really think that this is going to be good. Perfect. You can see, you can push them back, but you're not going to lose anything behind there. So guys, I also got these from Target as well. These were $25, but I thought these would be good just for this second shelf here. So now I'm kind of tackling jeans and leggings and jodhpurs for horse riding. So in these drawers I had like a lot of tights and stuff, so I'm just going to go through, fold these, try to put them away and see how it all looks. So with the jeans, I'm folding them more or less the same way as I was everything else, except tucking in this part as well.
About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me.
These are from IKEA. I got 6 of them. They're called Buddha, cute little Buddha. And I'm gonna pop 3 of them together and see how they fit stuff inside them. I'm honestly still going through a little bit of experimenting with the containers and stuff to see what's gonna work, see how much crap I actually have still to store. So I'm just gonna put these together to see exactly what shape they are and what's gonna fit inside. So they're just made of felt, so I'm hoping that they can have a little bit of give if clothes need to fit inside them. Small, but they might fit the leggings in there perhaps. Anyway, I'm going to put a few together and see how they go. So that's what it looks like with singlets inside. So you could do that. Anyway, I'm just going to play around and see, again, what works. These are the shelf dividers that I'm going to be using. This is what they look like. These are from Kmart. I bought them a little while ago, but I bought a few packets knowing I would use them sometime down the track. So I'll show you how these work. So essentially you just get this bit here, it goes up and down so you can adjust to the shelf height. Now this one is about the biggest it can do. It can do a little bit bigger, but it won't do as big as that. I'm going to put this there and then you just tighten it down the bottom like this. And then it's nice and secure. I'm just going to stick with that and see how it goes for the time being, and if it doesn't work I can always figure it out again later. For now, that is the best I've got, I think. So now I'm just going to put the last few finishing touches on the cupboard. I'm very excited. Over it right now, but getting close to the end and I'm very excited. So guys, I'm just about done and I'm almost ready to show you the finished result, the final result, the result of the last 7 bloody hours of work. So I hope you'll enjoy it. But I just wanted to show you basically after all of the closet clear out, all of the clothes that I cleared out, what I'm left with and what I'm doing with it all. So I just wanted to quickly show you because it feels really bloody good to just see it all there laid out in front of you. So guys, this is the stuff that I'm giving away to my sister. So there's 2 super big bags there. This one is really heavy. I can hardly lift it off with one hand. Also because I'm weak, but also because it's heavy. This one is going to the donations. This one is full of gross plastic coat hangers that I don't need anymore. And basically all I have left to deal with is this pile of stuff right here. So this is all clothes that I'm just like not quite ready to part with, either for emotional reasons or because I feel like I might need it again at some stage. So I've got 2 pairs of fat pants here. So these are like my jeans that I wear when I can't fit into any of my other jeans. So I'm hoping that I don't need those anymore, but I just might. A top that I'm like always not so sure about, you know, a top that I got from a friend a long time ago. So all this kind of stuff, I'm not sure what to do with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it inside a vacuum bag, which I have prepared. Okay guys, I'm finally ready. I'm finally for the big reveal. 7.5 hours in. Let's fucking show you then, shall we?
I find it hard to read you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la.
Okay guys, so this is what it looks like now. So I still just have my belts hanging there. Now I'm going to post a link in the description box to a really cool belt rack that you can get. I didn't get the chance to get one. It just wasn't feasible on doing it this weekend. And I'm going to get one and hang it right over there. So I'll post a link. That's just temporary. But I think it looks okay anyway. So I'm going to start with the least exciting stuff down here. So we've got the laundry basket here. It's all nice here. And then I've also got this extra basket here for towels and bath mats. I had this really ugly laundry tub in here before that I was using for that. So that looks a lot nicer. Now I've also got this extra little basket here for collecting things that I'm going to donate kind of along the way or give to Sophia. So anything that I find that I'm like, I don't want that anymore. Gross, get rid of it. I'm going to put it in here. So now we're just going to go up here. So I did show you guys this already, but I have added a few things to this and also color coded it to make it look a little bit nicer. I normally don't color code things, but I have definitely taken inspiration from the home edit and it does definitely make things look really nice. And I'm hoping that it will inspire me to wear some of the things that I don't wear so often and try to think about clothes in color rather than just think about them like completely functionally. So up here we have 2 baskets here. So these ones are from Pillow Talk. This one at the moment has swimmers in there and this one has a couple of sentimental items and also seasonal things like thermals that I would normally wear camping and like Christmas clothes, that kind of thing, stuff that I definitely don't need very often. Then I've got my favorite scarves here. So I don't really have very many clothes. You'll notice I've got a couple of things of everything, but not a whole heap. And then up here, I've just got my long sleeve tops that are currently away for winter. So even though I do have a big wardrobe, I still do cycle things. I just don't like to have things that aren't being used out unless I need to. So these are up here. These are my 2 handbags. One big, one small, one fancy, one casual. That's it. But really, guys, this is where all the hard work has really come into effect, is in this section here. So how how much better does that all look? So much more organized. So I'll quickly run you through everything. So up the top, I've got the 2 extra shelves that I didn't actually end up using, but because there's so much height up there, I just figured I may as well keep them and just add extra shelves on top. That just gives me a little bit more options to play with if I do end up wanting to move some stuff around. So that's really good that these shelves are stackable. I'll definitely post a link to these below. And so just here, I've just got my home jumpers, my big hoodie that doesn't really fit anywhere else. And then down here, I've basically got all pants. So I'm trying to zone my wardrobe a little bit. So here I've just got my home pants, so pajama pants, that kind of thing. Here, front and center, I've got my jeans. I definitely wear these most of the time when I'm going out, if I'm not wearing my track pants, which are all here. So here we've got t-shirts. Now I have moved these around so that they're actually facing this way instead of facing long ways. I just feel like I've got a little bit of a better use of space here with that. So here I've got long sleeve tops, I've got my pants here, my jean shorts, and then here I've got singlets, and then these are all t-shirts. So you can see obviously I wear a shit ton of t-shirts, a lot of plain white t-shirts, a lot of black t-shirts. Now I highly recommend a jewelry tray for anybody that doesn't have too much jewelry. It's really easy to just like put your stuff down. I kind of had a makeshift one of these before, but it definitely didn't look as nice as this. So this is really an improvement for me, and I think it looks really great. I did end up using all of the storage containers that I bought, and I think it all worked out pretty well in the end. I'm pretty happy with it. I also have options to move things around if I do end up finding that it's not really working for me. So here we've got all singlets. So with the folding method that I showed you before, you can kind of fold things as thick and thin as you want. So you can fold both things in the middle and then fold it again. Otherwise you can fold it into 3 rather than folding it into 4. These ones are a little bit smaller than the containers up the top here, so I've just folded them a little bit smaller so that they fit. So these are all my sleeping t-shirts, and then I've got leggings here. These are horse riding pants. I've got my bras and sports bras here, and then I've got pajama pants and just shorts here, so just pajama shorts and little things like that there. Now down here, I have condensed, you'll be able to see 2 shoes that I do wear fairly often here. So I've just got some of my boots, my sneakers, and not that I do wear my high heels often, but if I do wear them, it's always these 2 pairs. So these are just the shoes that I have out. And in this basket, I just have the rest of my shoes kind of tucked away fairly neatly so that if I do ever want to grab shoes out of there, I can. I've got a couple of ones that I use at the top, nice and easy up here, and then these ones I grab sometimes for work as well, but most of the other ones are shoes that I have that I don't wear a lot but aren't things that I'm really wanting to throw away yet. Thank you so much for watching my video on me organizing my wardrobe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing or maybe watch some of my other videos. You know, you just might enjoy those as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.